Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the THW NHL News and Rumors Rundown. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with the HockeyWriters.com. Happy weekend, everybody. We hope you guys are doing okay and everybody's keeping safe. Lots to go through, though, in terms of NHL news and rumors. Big story coming out of the Sharks organization, the Stars organization, the Coyotes organization. There's COVID news. There's all sorts of stuff to go through. We're going to do all that right now. Just a quick reminder, though, if you want to follow us, you can do so in a couple different ways. On the Hockey Writer at Twitter, you can go to facebook.com/thehockeywriters. You can go to thehockeywriters.com. You can sign up for the newsletter, morningskate.io, or you can check out the YouTube channel. Lots to go through. Let's get to it right now. The big story, obviously, is Evander Kane. The San Jose Sharks placed him on unconditional waivers. He cleared waivers on Sunday. They will now move to terminate his contract in the NHL. Basically, what they're saying is that he kind of broke all the COVID rules and was traveling when he was diagnosed or tested positive for COVID, and they're saying that was all grounds to terminate his contract. The NHL believes that that's true. The NHLPA is going to file a grievance on behalf of Evander Kane. Evander Kane's agent says that the NHL and the Sharks shouldn't be able to do this. It's confusing, but it looks like he's going to become a UFA here when all this is said and done, and then he'll be able to sign with whatever team that he wants to. Now, who's going to be interested in Evander Kane? That's hard to know. Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet says that there's going to be plenty of teams that are interested, but there's going to be teams that want to stay away from this too, so we'll see. We'll keep our eyes on this story, see where it goes with Evander Kane and what happens with the San Jose Sharks. Obviously, as well, there's the Jakob Chychrun news out of Arizona. There's lots of talk that he's still out there. He could be traded by the Arizona Coyotes. Jeff Merrick said on the 32 Tots edition of Hockey Night in Canada on Saturday that the ask is pretty high. It's a Jack Eichel, sort of Brent Burns-ish from San Jose. Lots of teams, as many as 10, are interested in Jakob Chychrun. So we'll see if any team is willing to pay what the Arizona Coyotes are going to be asking and whether or not they move him this season. He's going to be a big get for somebody, but the Arizona Coyotes are not in a rush to trade Jakob Chychrun, so we'll see if he is dealt before the NHL trade deadline on March 21st. Of course, there's John Klingberg news as well out of Dallas. There were reports that he had requested a trade by the Dallas Stars. He did confirm that, although he did kind of say, look, it's not quite as, trade me, as everybody seems to say that it is. He basically said he's had contract negotiation issues with the Stars for a while now and that he's wanted to stay in Dallas, but he has no idea if the Dallas Stars want to keep him. So he's not really sure where he sits with the team, so he figured, you know what? He and his agent worked it out that we're going to check out other options. We'd like to explore other avenues for another team. The Stars haven't really commented. The Stars haven't told him where he sits. He's a pending UFA at the end of the year. He wants a long-term deal worth about $63 million, and it's not certain if the Dallas Stars are going to give him that. So John Klingberg could be on the move here before the trade deadline, although the Stars haven't commented at all, so we don't really know where they're sitting when it comes to the defenseman. Lots of talk now that Claude Giroux could wind up on the market here pretty soon. The Philadelphia Flyers are all but out of the playoff race. I mean, it's still technically possible, but it's not looking very good in the East. Most of the playoff teams almost are set. And Giroux is a big name that could come out of the Flyers organization. There'll be plenty of teams that want him, but he's got a high salary cap hit, so we'll see exactly where he winds up. If he goes anywhere at all. He's the face of the franchise in Philadelphia, so do you want to trade him? The return's got to be there if they're going to do it, that's for sure. Talk that Jaroslav Halak out of Vancouver could be on the move. He's due a bonus here if he plays 2 more games in the NHL, and it's possible the Vancouver Canucks could trade him prior to that. Thatcher Demko's playing extremely well. They're not really in need for Halak. He's a pending UFA as well, so maybe he could be on the move. If the Canucks can save some money, they might trade him. We'll see. Darren Dreger reports that it's not the only factor that could go into a trade, but it is a factor for sure. And Tuukka Rask, goaltender for the Boston Bruins, or at least former goaltender, has signed with the Providence Bruins, the AHL club. He's going to get some warm-up time there, and inevitably he'll sign with the Boston Bruins. He said it was never really about the money. It was never really about going anywhere else. It was just about what happens in Boston. So we'll see what this means for the 3 goaltending headed monster in Boston. Does it kind of rear its ugly head? Does Tuukka Rask stay healthy enough? Does he play well enough to sign with the Boston Bruins? Does it mean anything for Linus Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman? We'll find out, but Tuukka Rask has got that ball rolling. He started by signing with the Providence Bruins here this past week, so we'll see where it all goes. That's going to do it for this weekend, you guys. Keep an eye on thehockeywriters.com for everything else. Go to the NHL News and Rumors. We'll have all of the updates on all these stories that we're talking about in the video here. And don't forget as well, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the morningskate.io newsletter, and everything else. We'll talk to you guys soon.